Let's take a look at the Matrix cast from their earliest days to today. Who would you recognize on the street? Starting with Keanu Reeves, the iconic Neo. Today, Keanu is 61, but back when he was dodging bullets in slow motion, he was just 35. Did you know Keanu performed most of his own stunts despite a neck injury he had surgery on just before training started? He also learned over 200 martial arts moves for the movie.
How about I give you the finger?
Fun fact, Keanu never watches his own movies because he prefers to focus on the experience rather than the final product. Moving on to Laurence Fishburne, who brought Morpheus to life. Now 64, he was 38 during filming. Laurence actually learned to handle a samurai sword for the film, which wasn't in the original plan. He suggested Morpheus's iconic mirrored sunglasses, adding to his character's enigmatic vibe. He once broke a prop during a fight scene and improvised brilliantly, making it into the final cut. Laurence also insisted on performing many of his own stunts despite having no prior martial arts experience, showcasing his dedication. Off-screen, he was the intellectual heart of the cast, often discussing philosophy and literature, which resonated with the film's deeper themes.
This is the construct. It's our loading program. We can load anything from clothing to equipment, weapons, training simulations, anything we need.
Fun fact, he nicknamed Keanu the One long before it became Neo's moniker in the film. Laurence once lost a bet to the stunt team and had to perform an impromptu dance during lunch, much to everyone's amusement. By the way, thanks Andrew Holt for subscribing, we really appreciate it. Subscribe to and you might be featured in the next video. Now, Hugo Weaving, the menacing Agent Smith. Hugo is 65 today but was 39 during filming. His chilling Mr. Anderson delivery was partly improvised to sound unnervingly robotic. He studied insect movements to inspire his character's stiffness, creating that eerie vibe. Hugo actually filmed several scenes with a broken hip after an injury, but refused to halt production. Despite his villainous role, he was the prankster on set, mimicking other characters in between takes to keep spirits high. Interestingly, he nearly declined the role due to scheduling conflicts, but was convinced by the Wachowskis' unique vision. Hugo even kept his signature Agent Smith sunglasses as a memento. He reportedly perfected his fight scenes by practicing in his hotel room late at night, much to the confusion of his neighbors.
Did you know that the first Matrix was designed to be a perfect human world, where none suffered, where everyone would be happy?
Next up, Gloria Foster, the Wise Oracle. She was 66 during filming and would be 90 to today. Gloria had a rich background in theater, which influenced her portrayal of the Oracle with grace and depth. She often improvised her dialogue to make it sound more authentic. Fun fact, she baked cookies on set just like her character and shared them with the crew, making her scenes feel even more genuine. She was known for mentoring younger actors, offering advice on honing their craft. During one memorable shoot, the crew had to redo a scene because the aroma of her cookies caused spontaneous laughter. Gloria passed away in 2001, but her warmth and wisdom left a lasting impact on everyone she worked with. Interestingly, she wore her own jewelry in the film, believing it added authenticity to her character.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Being the one is just like being in love. No one can tell you you're in love, you just know it. Through and through, balls to bone.
Joe Pantoliano, who played the traitorous Cypher, is now 74 and was 48 during filming. Joe shaved his head for the role, a decision he made spontaneously before production. He loved pranking the cast, often hiding behind set pieces to jump out unexpectedly. His iconic steak scene was mostly improvised, including the line about ignorance being bliss. Joe had trouble keeping a straight face during intense scenes, making reshoots common. He was known for sneaking snacks onto the set, even during scenes where he wasn't supposed to be eating. Today, he's still active in acting and advocates for mental health awareness.
You know, I know what you're thinking. 'Cause right now I'm thinking the same thing.
Marcus Chong, who played Tank, is 58 now, but he was just 32 during filming. Marcus insisted on learning the technical jargon to deliver his lines convincingly. He had a knack for fixing broken equipment on set, earning him the nickname Real Life Tank. Once, he accidentally activated a real pyrotechnic effect during rehearsal, causing a memorable scare. Despite his limited screen time, he formed close bonds with the cast, especially Keanu. Marcus would often organize impromptu chess matches with crew members between takes. Today, Marcus works in independent film and theater.
The leader of every ship is given codes to Zion's mainframe computer. If an agent got the codes and got into Zion's mainframe, they could destroy us. Can't let that happen.
Julian Arahanga portrayed Apak at 53 now. He was 27 during filming. Julian performed all his stunts, including high-risk weir work. He suggested his character's signature sunglasses, which became a defining look. During one take, his earpiece malfunctioned, so he had to lip-read cues to stay in sync. Off-set, Julian documented behind-the-scenes moments with his personal camera, some of which have become rare collectibles among fans. Today, he's a filmmaker in New Zealand.
Here it comes.
Matt Doran, the youthful mouse, is 48 now and was only 23 during filming. Matt created detailed backstories for his character, even though they weren't in the script. He once stayed awake for 48 hours to capture the right energy for an intense scene. His rapid-fire dialogue in the woman in the red dress scene was mostly ad-libbed. Matt was known for leaving funny notes in the script pages to surprise fellow cast members. Today, he continues acting in Australian TV and film.
So I understand that you've run through the agent training program. You know, I wrote that program.
Belinda McClory, who played Switch, is 56 today, having been 31 during filming. Belinda's character was originally written as gender fluid, but studio changes led to her unique androgynous look. She designed parts of her costume herself, including Switch's signature white outfit. She once improvised a fight move that made it into the final cut. Belinda reportedly kept Switch's iconic sunglasses as a personal keepsake. Today, she's active in theater and screenwriting.
Not like this. Not like this.
Anthony Ray Parker, the strong dozer, is now 66, but he was 41 during filming. Anthony learned technical jargon to make his operator scenes more authentic. He loved cooking for the cast, often hosting small dinners. Once, he accidentally knocked over part of the set during an intense scene, but it was kept in the movie. Anthony would frequently play guitar on set, creating a relaxed atmosphere between takes. Today, he works in film and does motivational speaking.
Synthetic aminos, vitamins, and minerals. Everything the body needs.
Paul Goddard, Agent Brown, is 61 now and was 36 then. Paul had to wear restrictive suits that made fight scenes challenging, yet he nailed every move. He choreographed some of his fight sequences himself. Paul once accidentally punched a stunt double harder than planned, but the shot looked so good it stayed in the final cut. Today, he's an acting coach.
If indeed the insider has failed, they'll sever the connection as soon as possible.
Robert Taylor, Agent Jones, also 61, was 36 during filming. Robert injured his hand during a stunt but continued without telling anyone. His stoic expressions were so convincing that even the crew felt uneasy around him in costume. He now stars in TV shows like Longmire and enjoys painting in his free time.
Order the strike.
David Aston, who played Reinhardt, is 71 today and was 46 then. David's role was small, but he improvised much of his dialogue to seem more authentic. He enjoyed making the crew laugh off camera with impressions of other characters. Today, he acts in theater and film.
You have a problem with authority, Mr. Anderson. You believe that you are special, that somehow the rules do not apply to you. Obviously, you are mistaken.
Mark Gray, Troy, is 54 now and was 29 during filming. Mark added his own flair to his character's casual vibe. He was known for bringing his skateboard to set and even taught some of the crew basic tricks. Today, he works in indie films.
Look, it just sounds to me like you need to unplug, man. You know, get some R&R? Hey, what do you think, Deshore? Should we take him with us?
Finally, Carrie-Anne Moss, the Fierce Trinity. She's 56 today, having been 32 during filming. Carrie-Anne performed nearly all her own stunts, including the iconic wall run scene. She suffered an ankle injury during the first week of shooting but powered through without missing a beat. Remarkably, she had no prior martial arts training and learned everything from scratch, becoming a skilled fighter in record time. On set, she was known for her fierce focus and dedication, often staying after hours to perfect her moves. Interestingly, she landed the role of Trinity just days after breaking her leg in a prior audition but didn't mention it, determined to secure the part. Carrie-Anne also did her own driving stunts in the sequel, showcasing her versatility.
Please, Neo, you have to trust me.
Why?
Because you have been down there, Neo.
Today, she continues to act in film and TV, advocates for wellness, and co-hosts a podcast focused on personal growth and mindfulness. Even after 25 years, she is still a beloved fan favorite, with people even creating such stunning photos of her. She should be proud of that, and we can only say thank you.